So good day everyone. Our topic for today is the bisexual. As we have started about this topic, I have here my expectations. So in my own perspectives, bisexual is a person who experiences emotional, romantic and sexual attractions to or engages in romantic or sexual relationships with more than one sex or gender. So, tanan man kita pag nakakabatik sa words na bisexual is sila is dayon ang katatak sa utak ta. We have here our visual aids. So, bisexual. So, when we say bisexual, these are the people who acknowledge the potential to be attracted romantically and or sexually to people of more than one sex and or gender, not necessarily at the same time, not necessarily in the same way, and not necessarily to the same degree. So, ang mga bisexual na tao ay mga taong nakilala ang potential na maakit, romantiko at sexual sa mga taong may hit sa isang kasarian at kasarian hindi kinakailangan sa parehong paraan at hindi kinakailangan sa parehong antas. So, how many bisexuals are there? So, pera daw ka bisexual an igwa. So, dili naton masasabi, di ba, kay dili naton sinda mabilang, kag dili naton aramin sa na sinda gali is bisexual na. So, how many LGBT people are there? So, 3.5% self-identity as LG or B, 8.2 report same-sex behavior, 11% report same-sex attraction. How many of these are bisexual? So, according to the data in the United States that identifying the LGBT, out of 4,708,834 women with the equivalent of 3.4%, there is 6,048,833 bisexual with the equivalent of 2.2% out of 3.4% of women, and 1,359,801 lesbian equivalent of 1.1% out of 2.4%. While in the case of men, out of 4,030,946 or 3.6%, there is 1,539,912 bisexual with the equivalent of 1.4% out of 3.6% of men, and 2,491,034 gays or 2.2% out of 3.6%. And the transgender is 697,529 or 0.3% according to their data.
Obstacles to saying bisexuality. 1. We see only the tip of the iceberg. 2. Erotophobia. We have a deep cultural ambivalence about sex and sexuality. 3. Binaries are powerful. Number 4. Lack of educational information. Most people simply lack good information. Minority stress. 1. Stigma, prejudice, and discrimination create a hostile and stressful social environment that cause mental health problems. 2. Factors involved in minority stress include the experience of prejudice, expectation of rejection and discrimination, hiding and counseling, violence, internalized homophobia, biphobia, ameliorative coping processes. Ang stigma, pagtatangi at diskriminasyon ay lumilikha ng isang pagalit at nakabahalang kapaligiran sa lipunan na nagdudulot ng mga problema sa kalusugan ng isip. Manifestation of minority stress, increased risk behavior, poorer health outcomes. LGBT people exhibit indicators of higher minority stress than heterosexual, and within this population, bisexual and transgender people have the highest in the incidence of risk behavior and the poorest health outcomes, indicating highest levels of identity stress. Ang mga LGBT ay nagpapakita ng mga tagapagpahiwatig ng mas mataas na stress ng minorya kaysa sa mga heterosexual. At sa loob ng population na ito, ang mga bisexual at transgender ay may pinakamataas na insidente ng panganib na pag-uugali at ang pinakamahirap na resulta sa kalusugan, na nagpapahiwatig ng pinakamataas na antas ng pagpakakilanlan stress.
Experience oppression. Remember, there is a singular experience of bisexuality or of any other identity. We all have multiple identities, and many people are member of more than one stigmatized group. Thus, those we may experience minority stress in complex, layered, and unique ways. By contrast, people might experience this stress when the context of the mainstream community and form lesbian and gay men, creating a feeling of personal and political homesickness, possible explaining higher level of minority stress. And by people also may be told by gay men and lesbian that they have it easy and don't experience oppression, thereby compounding the experience of minority stress. Their pain is real. Disparities. Bisexual people report higher rates than heterosexual of tobacco use, disparities at suicidality. Among females, the suicide rate was highest for those aged 45 to 64, and 9.6 per 100,000. Among males, the suicide rate was highest for the age 75 and older, 39.9 per 100%. Disparities at violence. So, violence undermines people's health by causing injury, disability, and premature death, and some groups are affected by violence than others, especially young people of color and people low income. Disparities at degree of outness. Health disparities affecting LGBT people are well documented and span each subgroup of this population. Among these disparities is increased prevalence of a number of risk factors of poor health. So let's proceed to the last step of our topic. So the difference between sexual orientation and sexual behavior. So ang pagkakaiba sa pagitan ng orientasyong sexual at pag-uugaling sexual ay ang pagkakakilanlang sexual. Ang mga sukat na nagbibigay malay ng orientasyong sexual ay ang terminong karaniwang ginagamit upang tukuyin ang sariling pagkakakilanlang ng isang individual bilang lesbian, bakla o bisexual. Sa kabaligtaran, ang sexual na pag-uugali ay nakatuon sa kasarian ng mga kasosyong sexual ng isang individual. Understand that there are a large number of different sexual orientation and sexual behavior.
Ang compulsive sexual behavior, CSB, na tinutukoy din bilang sexual addiction o hypersexuality ay nailalarawan sa pamamagitan ng paulit-ulit at matinding pag-alala sa mga sexual na fantasya, pag-uudyok at pag-uugali na nakakabahala sa individual na may CSB ay kadalasang nakikita ang kanilang sexual na pag-uugali na labis ngunit hindi nila ito makontrol. Ang CSB ay maaaring magsama ng mga fantasya at paghihimok bilang karagdagan sa o kapalit ng pag-uugali, ngunit dapat magdulot ng makabuluhang pagkabalisa at interference sa pang-araw-araw na buhay upang maging kwalipikado bilang isang disorder.
The difference and the complex interaction between sexual identity and gender identity. Sexual orientation is about who you're attracted to and who you feel drawn to romantically, emotionally, and sexually. It's different than gender identity. Gender identity isn't about who you're attracted to, but about who you are, male, female, genderqueer, or H.
Sa madaling salita, ang salitang kasarian ay tumutukoy sa physical, biological at chemical make-up. Okay. Sa madaling salita, ang salitang kasarian ay tumutukoy sa physical, biological at chemical make-up ng isang individual. Ang iba't iba ng dalawang bisexual sa manika.
Understand that bisexual people in different sex relationships still face health, mental health, safety, and social disparities.
Ang sexual na pag-aangkop ay isang personal na katangian na bumubuo ng bahagi ng kung sino ka. Sakop nito ang malawak na sexualidad ng tao, kasama ang lesbian at bakla, bisexual at heterosexual.
Know that bisexuals experience health disparities different from heterosexuals and also from lesbian and gay men. Alternatively, individuals who identified as bisexual or is indicated as in right in sexual orientation rated significantly higher levels of social anxiety than the heterosexual and lesbian and gay groups. So this is the ending of our report in the topic bisexual. Good day, everyone.